In today's gaming news, a Bioshock Infinite trailer shows the first 5 minutes of the game, Valve removes the War Z from Steam, Project Godus reaches its Kickstarter goal, and THQ files for bankruptcy. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is Wednesday, December the 19th, and my name is Force, here with today's gaming news. First up today, we've got a 5-minute trailer showing off the first few minutes of gameplay in Bioshock Infinite. Today, Irrational Games released a trailer for Bioshock Infinite showing off the first few minutes of the game. The video begins with a boat ride as the game's main character is brought to a lighthouse off the coast of Maine. Shortly after entering the lighthouse, it becomes glaringly obvious that things aren't quite as they should be. Bioshock Infinite comes to the 360, PS3, and PC on March 26. Psst. Hey guys, don't be mad we delayed Bioshock Infinite. Here's 5 minutes of gameplay. Makes everything alright. Right? Speaking of things that aren't right, the War Z has been removed from Steam, courtesy of Valve. In response to the community uproar over the War Z launching as an incomplete product and listing key features that are not even available in the game, Valve has removed the title from Steam, making it unavailable for purchase. Speaking with Polygon, Valve's VP of Marketing said, "From time to time a mistake can be made, and one was made by prematurely issuing a copy of War Z for sale via Steam." He went on to say that those who purchased the title via Steam and are unhappy with what they received may seek a refund by creating a ticket at our support site. So let me catch you up if you're not entirely sure what happened here. The War Z was released on Steam and it had a set of key features. Some of those features include a skill system, multiple locations that you can roam, up to 100 players per server, and vehicles. Well, people purchased the game and none of that stuff was in it. So they were basically false advertising to pump sales of the game. Now later on, when people started complaining, they changed it from key features to upcoming features, and then told everyone, oh, by the way, the game's not finished, this is a foundation release. So as you can imagine, plenty of people were pissed off, as they rightfully should be. I've got no problem with games being purchasable and accessible before they're done, just you need to let everyone know exactly what they're getting into, and that wasn't the case here. So as a result, as you can see, people are now getting refunds, and if you like a refund on a Steam purchase of the War Z, not if you purchased it directly from their website, but if you got it through Steam, you can get it by following the link in the video description below. Next up in news, Project Godus, the Peter Molyneux project, has been fully funded via Kickstarter. Today, Project Godus met its Kickstarter goal of $730,000 just 2 days before the deadline. This achievement was certainly assisted by the 2 promotional videos released for the game, yesterday's covering the basics along with one released today going over the multiplayer. With funding in place, Molyneux and his team at 22 Cans can continue working on his next crazy idea. I'm happy for Peter Molyneux and the guys at 22 Cans because now that they're funded, they can continue work on Project Godus. Now, I never played the original game Populous, but Godus seems like a pretty interesting concept. Although the videos they showed us didn't really give us all that much gameplay and really tell me too much about the game, other than I'm playing as a god and I can raise up a civilization and fight other civilizations. It's again an interesting idea and concept, and I hope the game itself turns out to be pretty good. Last up in news today, I've got the sad news that THQ, the company that brought you Darksiders 2, has filed for bankruptcy. Today, THQ filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and entered into an asset purchase agreement with Clearlake Capital Group. With this agreement, Clearlake will acquire all assets of THQ's operating business, including its 4 studios and games in development. They have announced that no layoffs are planned and employees are going to be paid normally and work normal schedules. In filing for bankruptcy, a few of THQ's unannounced titles were revealed, including Crawler, a working title being developed by Vigil Games, Atlas, a new game from Relic Entertainment, Evolve, a new game from Turtle Rock Studios, and 1666, a title being developed by THQ Montreal. Besides those 4 unannounced games, today THQ President Jason Rubin tweeted that Company of Heroes 2, along with Metro Last Light and the next South Park game, are still planned for production and release, so you don't have to worry about any of those games, at least in the near future, being canned. The concern, of course, is that in filing for bankruptcy, people have just lost trust in the company. That's going to include any investors that may help fund future projects. So we do have to wonder what the future of THQ is and whether or not they're going to be able to continue producing games. And that's a question question that I would like to pose for you guys today. Do you think any of their upcoming titles, either Metro Last Light, Company of Heroes 2, or the next South Park, will be strong enough to keep that company on track and move them forward to a healthy and productive future? Let me know what you guys think about THQ and their possible future in the comment section below. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's episode of the show. As always, thank you so much for watching. Once again, this has been Force, and you've just been force-fed. Hey guys, how's it going? Don't worry, we just filed for bankruptcy. Not a big deal. We're going to keep producing games for a long, long time.